I'm back. After I made that first video, I felt like not bad, I got things to say. So today's episode, I will be talking about the binge eating. Okay, so actually what is binge eating? If you look it up, right, binge eating, you have to fulfill a lot of criteria one, okay? It's not just like one episode of you eating as much as you can, then that one is called binge eating. That is also binge eating, but if it is a eating disorder, it has to be like a prolonged period of time where you eat until you physically cannot eat anymore. And then if you do like purging behaviors, then that's another thing. Okay, like actually I don't really remember the textbook definition of binge eating, but it has to be like a prolonged period of time where you eat a lot in one sitting, and then you have to sometimes hide it from friends and family that you binge eat, or you think about food all the time, which was what I did. How did it start actually? So how my binge eating started was I was feeling like horrible about myself because I just had a picture taken of me in the police uniform, like tactical gear, and then like there was a bulge in the lower part of my belly that I was trying so hard to suck in, but I could not. Physically I could not, okay, because I had fibroids. I did not know then. So at that time I remember I was thinking like, I'm so fucking fat and I'm so useless and I cannot even keep my weight down, even though I'm in this special task force called emergency response team and I'm supposed to be fit and all that. So I remember feeling like all those negative thoughts about myself, my self-worth, and I was so miserable. Okay, so that was, I think, one of the main starting points. Before that, I was already feeling kind of like, oh, why am I not losing weight? Why am I still not fit enough? But I think it was that photo shoot that was quite a definitive moment for me, because right, the photographer, he was a fellow colleague. He was very nice. Okay, he didn't really like point it out and say like, hey, why your tummy so fat? You know, he was like, why did the pants there look a bit? Then he stopped himself. But as the sensitive person I am, I already know that it looks weird because there's a big like bulge over there, okay? It looks like I'm pregnant or something. Maybe he thought I was pregnant, so he didn't really say much. But I was like, oh, my face was like, what? But inside I was like, oh, it's me, it's my fat. It's just my fat. I'm not pregnant, I'm just fat. Then he was like, oh, why the pants there? Okay, never mind. So he like didn't complete his sentence, and he just continued shooting the photo. But I really felt like crap. Okay, so I think that was one of the definitive moments that made me go deeper into like thinking of food all the time, because I was thinking, okay, if I want to get fit, I need to start from the kitchen, you know, because I need to start prepping my meals and eat more healthily, because exercise only takes up how many % of your day. The weight loss is made in the kitchen, that kind of stuff, like, right? So every day I would think about what can I eat to make myself become healthier, and how much calories should I consume to be on track to get fit and healthy, right? So it was not very easy because I worked shift, right? So shift is like 12 hours, day shift, night shift. Then during day shift is okay, we went to like buy salads and all that during the day shift. Then night shift is more difficult because night shift not much food you can buy at the night time. And then so at the starting stage I was like thinking I can buy healthier food. So day shift I will buy like salad, and then I will just I want to eat healthy, so I'll buy salad, eat vegetables, don't touch carbs. But then by the end of the day shift, after we panggang, right, I will just go and buy like bubble tea or like high calorie foods that is sort of like a reward for myself. Like today's shift was damn bad, I need a treat, you know. Then somebody pissed me off, I need another treat. Or like during the day shift you already eat like chicken rice, diet's gonna start tomorrow, it's okay, just go out and eat your Old or whatever. So I was eating a lot on top of my regular meals during the shift, but I was like hiding it from everybody else. And it was easy to hide because, right, I work day shift, my day ends at like 8 p.m, 9 p.m. By the time I go home is 9 p.m. And my husband is not home yet. And I stay with him, like just the two of us, right? So he was not home yet, he won't be home until like 10 plus 11. So it's easy for me to just stuff my face and just like drink bubble tea, eat mala, you know, all by myself. The only people that will judge me is my cats, but they love me no matter what size I am. Yeah, so it was easy for me to do the binge eating because nobody's at home watching me eat. If I do night shift also, my husband is not at home when I'm eating dinner, so I can eat a lot before the shift. And then after shift, I'll go home and then I'll have a meal. Then by the time I wake up, he's also gone because he's teaching tuition for work, right? So I have time to eat more on my own again. So I just eating. Then every time I eat, I will feel so fucking guilty for eating. To the point where I always say like, fuck it lah, I already, you know, today is already ruined, I'm gonna diet tomorrow. Then I just eat. I eat one chocolate, then I'm like, fuck it lah, I finish the whole packet because only three chocolate bars left in that Kinder Bueno or something. Or I will just eat a snack, then I'll be like, fuck it lah, I can finish this whole big bag of snacks. So everything is like, fuck it, then I'll just eat. Then after I eat, I'll be like, oh fuck, like why did I do that? And then like, why am I so useless? And I don't have the discipline, I don't have the mental fortitude, you know, I don't have all those things to stay on track, to align with my goals. I don't have discipline, I don't have self-control, I don't have this, I don't have that, I'm useless, I'm worthless, all that kind of negative thinking. So it got really bad until like I was putting on weight lah, obviously, because if you eat so much and then your exercise level stay the same, it's inevitable, right? Confirm will gain weight one ma. So I think I was gaining weight, like gaining, and then I was having a hard time not thinking about food. I don't want to think about food, but if I tell myself don't think about food, the thing I will be thinking about is food. So it was like a vicious cycle, and I felt like, wow, 这么没有用, because I keep telling myself don't think of food, but I think of food. Don't eat, I eat a lot, and then I feel like, never mind, tomorrow diet gonna start, but tomorrow diet never started. I think I wrote like a poem maybe like a few months after my binge eating. Let me see whether it's here. I remember I put it here. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, it's a self-portrait. I wrote, what the fuck are you procrastinating for? Or why the fuck are you procrastinating something? I thought I wrote a poem or something. Oh, I think I wrote it in my diary. Never mind, if I find it, I'll put it for you. But 就是 feeling of being very, very useless, and like you can't even do the things that you promise yourself, just beating myself down. And I think that's the worst part about binge eating. I was eating so much, that I had heartburn. Like acid reflux. Cause I eat until I physically cannot, right? But my mindset is, 如果你没有吐，你就是没有病. If you don't vomit, you're not having an eating disorder. Doesn't mean you have an eating disorder if you are binge eating like that. No, you don't vomit means you don't have eating disorder. But that's totally wrong, and I think I have this kind of mindset is because when we were younger in primary school, was it secondary school, we learned about eating disorders, but it was only anorexia and bulimia, the very extreme kind of case. But I feel like there are a lot of people who are binge eating, like binge eating disorder in Singapore, but there is just no like support group or anything like that over here. And I think there are a lot of other people who are secretly like me, just eating their feelings away without sitting with the feelings or like feeling the feelings itself. So that's why I wanted to share, because when I was dealing with this, right, I was looking up online like what is binge eating disorder, or is this even a disorder? I think about food all the time. I remember my Google search, I am thinking about food all the time. Then I think the result came out like, oh, binge eating is a disorder or something. Then I'm like, oh wow, I am this. I tick all the box. Think about food all the time. I eat in secret. I feel ashamed. All these things. So, and it's all like Ang Mo website, not like local based in Singapore. Singapore only have support groups for anorexia and bulimia, which is great, but I really believe that there are a lot of people secretly dealing with binge eating disorder on their own. So I just want to put it out there that I have been dealing with binge eating disorder for that period of time in my life. And it's not like I totally don't binge eat at all now. I sometimes still do binge eat, but it's not to the point where I feel like I'm disordered. Not like secretly eating and then like for a period of time thinking about food and all that. Yeah, and I think resigning was one of the best things I did for the binge eating disorder, because then I sort of let myself go and allow myself to eat and drink whatever I want for the period after I resigned. And that was my first step to getting better. Yeah, I think I need to share more next time. But yeah, that was me with my binge eating disorder, and I hope that this makes somebody else feel that they are not that alone in experiencing this. Yeah. So if you're having binge eating episodes, or if you're dealing with binge eating disorder, I'm sure there are many other people out there, and you can get better. You will get better, I promise. I'm better, so you also can be better. I don't know how to encourage people this weird. Okay, that's all. Bye. See you tomorrow.